Hello. This video is going to be a reconstruction of my 25-move FMC single from Classic City for Charity 2017. I'm going to assume that you already know the FMC techniques that I use, which are pseudo blocks, NIS, and insertions. The only thing you need to know is that I scramble with blue on top and red in front. So if you want to see the moves the same way that I do and see the same blocks and the same colors that I do, you need to scramble that way to follow along. So this is what the scramble looks like on normal. And so when I start doing FMC and I don't see any blocks, which there are no pairs already made on this scramble, I just try every possible first move. I go U, 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 F, 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 and so on, checking every move. And so I noticed on the scramble that R made this pair, and D makes this pair. And doing D doesn't mess with the two pieces that make up the other pair that happens when you do R. So I can do D, R to make two pairs. And so that's how I started. And there wasn't any good continuation on normal with those two pairs, so I switched to inverse at this point. And so on inverse, there's one pair, and there's the other pair. And the obvious thing to do at this point was B2 to make this square. And then at this point, I got a bit lost. I wasn't sure what to do. I spent a lot of time trying to work with EO, because at this point you can do F prime U to F prime, or F prime U to F to orient all the edges. But I didn't find any good continuation off of that. So what I ended up finding the best thing to do was that building the 2x2x3 with this square could also put together the square involving this pair. So my next moves were L, D, F2, which put that edge in place, as well building the square at the same time. Then D2 to build the 2x2x2, and U prime to make the pseudo 2x2x3. And so once I had this pseudo block, I went back to normal. And so the 2x2x3 was one move away from being built. So I did U. And then at this point, I finished basically by pretty much doing F to L. So I put in the last yellow cross piece, L2, B2, and then at this point, this pair is already made, and this other pair is a split insert. So I did U prime, L prime, U, inserting that pair, and then L, D prime, B, D, B prime, sledgehammering in the other pair, and then at this point, just L2 leaves me with 3 corners. And when you put the entire skeleton together, that's a 20 moves to 3 corners. So then I just went through the skeleton checking for insertions, and I found a place where I could cancel 3 moves. So 20 move skeleton plus 8 move commutator minus 3 is 25. And so all these moves that I used, and the skeleton and the insertion and the final solution, are going to be in the description below. So that's my 25 move solution. That's my official and overall FMC PV single. Thank you for watching.